Hello, welcome to the third episode of Outcasted. I'm here with Stephone Collins,
What's up, bro?
Dante Conyers,
I'm Dirty Dan.
Michai Carlisle,
Hey, what's up?
and my name is Joseph Join. And I think it's appropriate to start this podcast off with just talking about our week, as it was semi-crazy, but also blessed because we ran into a lot of opportunities. And me and Stephone were able to go to prom
Nice.
this weekend.
We're going to talk heavily about that, bro.
Yeah, which was a great experience.
We got down.
Yeah,
So which way we're rolling first?
but to give them another, we're also going to touch on the whole James Charles situation.
I mean, we could have just let them
And
just roll right into it.
I know, but I want to give them a taste of what we're going to be talking about in the podcast.
Here's a table of contents.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about James Charles, the whole Projared situation, and like the whole culture of being canceled and stuff like that.
Yeah, this won't be all that we talk
Yeah,
about.
that's-
We're probably
of
just
course
gonna go
not.
off. We're probably just going to
Yeah.
go off.
Of course
Yeah.
not. But yeah,
Let's start with Michai going to Disneyland.
yeah.
All right, so we're
Yeah,
going
about
around this
that.
way.
All right. So last week, I went to Orlando for about. I went to Orlando for about a week and a half.
About a week ago.
Yeah, about a week ago. There's not much to say about it except, it's a nice place. Everything is overpriced, and they only sell Dasani at Disneyland. I know,
Enemy
right?
of the state.
They only sell Dasani, and it's $3.50 for one bottle.
Huh?
Hmm?
Yeah, compared to
For
here-
metal?
No, for dry water, they sell it
This
for
nigga said
$3.
dry wood.
Man, just go to
Great.
the beach and eat some sand. It's better.
Bro, it was way better. So like,
Drinking sea salt, bro.
they didn't have like Poland Spring, like they didn't have Deer Park, none of that. Nah.
Not even smart water.
No, not even
Wow.
smart water.
Should have just drank the tap.
Yeah.
About the tap, right? There was like, okay, so I went to Disney World while I was there, and the thing about the tap, they have a fountain set up around the park,
Mhm.
and it's good, but it's not good. It's like a 50 chance of tasting like sewage, like raw sewage. Disney water got to update water, so it's sometimes you get water and it tastes like raw sewage, especially at the resort, the one I went to, the All-Star Music Resort. It tasted like trash. I didn't feel like brushing my teeth sometimes because I had to taste the water. They're like, come on, bro.
It was that bad.
Yes. I had to.
Are you sure? It
Yeah.
was Orlando, bro? Maybe it was Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, the sink in the bathroom, in my bathroom at least, it tasted like halfway between drinkable and sewage. There was this one fountain, and it was super hot. It was like 98 degrees, and I was in Disney World, and I was about to get on Splash Mountain, right? So I was looking for some water to drink, and then like I saw a whole row of only Dasani, and they were selling it for the price I told you, and I was like, I'm not trying to pay this much for some trash water. And there was no fountains around.
There was not just regular bottled water.
No, they only had Dasani.
You should have just drank Splash Mountain.
Yeah. I was about to say that. You should just drink like the little fountains that they have in front of it, like
Like
the.
you just see like you coming down,
Yeah.
like see the little
Like,
picture they take, like they just take a picture of you
You
trying
just open your
like,
mouth.
slurping up
I wa- while
all
we were
the
on the boat, I
Splash
just, like,
Mountain,
Yeah.
I cupped the water in my hands.
Kirby with it.
I like to say rest in peace. Any opportunity of Dasani sponsoring us.
Nah, bro.
Nah, we
No,
don't even
we-
want
we
their
we
wouldn't
brands.
we
accept that.
actively go against Dasani. I hate you, bro. Like I remember one time I was thirsty, and like all there was to drink in the house was Dasani, and I just buckle knucked up, and I said, all right, let's go, and I drunk that. Tell me why I was sick for 3 days. Dasani, explain.
Explain,
I'm
bro.
waiting. My
This-
emails are open.
The Dasani is the only water that you can drink and somehow get dehydrated.
It's like ocean water,
Yeah.
dog.
Like you get dehydrated. I don't
It is-
understand
It is the towel of water.
It's hard to mess up water, but they did it, bro. They found a way. Disney World was cool though. I loved it. There were a few parts.
Sorry.
No. Okay, so in the big part, you know the place with the big blue castle?
Mm-hmm. The fake castle.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a real castle. Well, no,
It's an illusion.
kind of, actually. There's a hotel room in there, and you can only get into it by getting a sweepstakes. Like, you can't pay
A
for it.
sweepstakes?
Yeah, you have to
Like
be,
you win?
like chance. That's the only way to get into that room.
The rapper? I'm on my shit this week.
So
Yeah.
there were a few areas of the park. There's when you walk in, it's called Main Street, and it has like all the stores, and they sell like candy, they sell balloons, they have restaurants that are dummy expensive. Like, they have a map, right? And on the map there are like symbols. You wanna keep doing this?
On the map.
So like on the map they have
Mhm.
dollar sign symbols, and like the more dollar signs there are, the more expensive it is for one
Oh.
person.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
Yeah.
What, bro?
So they have different stores, and they mark the stores on the map. So the store I went to was like $2 signs, which is like 20 per person. The lowest is 14 per person.
Hmm.
The highest was 60 or 70 per person.
What, bro?
Yeah, and that was 4.
Wait, what is this for again?
The
Disney-
restaurant.
Like the
Disney-
restaurants,
Yeah.
okay. I thought it was just regular stores.
The only one that was 4 dollar signs was the one inside the Blue Castle, and it's called. They have like characters who come in dressed in costume, and they like serve you food.
Donald Duck.
Hey,
That is cringe.
would you want some quacker?
We found the worst job, boys.
So, another thing that I noticed about Disney World,
Mm-hmm.
every time, like the entire day I was there, I was just noting subtle things that Disney workers do.
Wait, it was a day?
It was one day I was in
Oh.
the Disney Kingdom,
I
like
thought
Magic
it was like
Kingdom.
the whole week.
No, it was a week.
Did anybody at the Disney park mention the creepypasta abandoned by Disney?
No, no.
Nobody. Did you even think about it when you were there?
I thought about
When
it
you
once,
saw about
and
the
I was like,
costumes?
I was gonna ask someone, but I felt like they wouldn't know what it is.
So you didn't notice any negative color scheme? Mickey Mouse is walking around
No.
like, want to see my hair come off?
All right, so
So obscure.
me and my brother went to this one store because we were messing around, right?
Mhm.
And then he picked up a sword and he started like attacking me with it. So I picked up a shield. I started blocking his attacks.
Loser.
Yeah.
But then they charge you for it.
No, a guy came out.
It
And he
costs
was,
money for fun.
a guy came out. And he was like, "All right, boys, pop quiz."
Holy
And I was like,
shit.
"Oh no, here we go again."
Here we go again.
Aw,
He
shit.
was like,
Here we
ask
go
you.
again.
When you're fighting a dragon, which side of the sword goes into the
Bro,
which side of the sword goes into it? And it was like, "It's
the
easy,
clown
bro."
shoes.
I was like, "This easy, bro." And then
Well,
like
Was he wearing clown shoes?
he was like, I said the pointy side, and then he was like, "That's right, only the dragon." And I was like, "Oh."
I
He was-
don't get
I
it.
don't get it.
He was telling me like to stop playing with the sword and hitting them. Or no, he was telling my
Oh,
brother.
I
He was
see.
telling my
I
brother
get it.
not
I
to,
get it.
because the sword is only supposed to go in a dragon, but he was in character and I didn't realize it.
Oh, he's trying to kill you.
Yeah, he was a store worker.
Trying to fuck you up.
His name was Bob. Hi, Bob.
Shout out to Bob.
If he would have said stop, Mickey Mouse himself would have come out the door,
He can't break character.
Suffocated him, dragged him into the back room.
beat him to death.
You've been a very naughty boy. Someone's out of had character.
I'm sorry, Vicky, please.
I'm sorry, Lord Mickey Mouse. Also, we asked some Disney workers for directions, and like
Mm-hmm.
what they do, they point with 2 fingers, all of them. They'd be like, you can't see me, but I'm pointing with 2 fingers.
Yeah.
They point
For all the audio
in the
listeners.
direction.
There's no
And I
visual.
thought that was neat because in
What
some
is that
cultures,
reference to?
in some cultures, it's like disrespectful to point with only 1 finger.
Yeah.
So they do it to like, it's not offensive.
Is it
I
like
point with all my fingers.
Yeah, I think it's better if you point with all your fingers.
I just go, which way is it? Boy.
that
Oh,
way.
sideways.
I don't want to
Yes.
be offensive, but like I'm not really culturally informed. But does this have anything to do with Dragon Ball Z?
No, not really.
What else? What else is cool about Disney World?
The
There are
work-
no mosquitoes in Disney World.
There's none.
That's because the air is so toxic.
No, no. Disney has
Dead
its,
on impact.
Disney has its own system for like keeping out mosquitoes.
Because the air is so toxic.
It's cool.
It's
Right?
a coincidence.
They also have a secret service,
mean-
and I saw somebody like get kicked out.
Do you know like what they do to keep out mosquitoes?
No, they pump some type of air in the
They put
like
carbon dioxide in the atmosphere.
in the entire kingdom.
Yeah, this is all fun to hear, bro. But like, what people really want to hear about when you talk about vacations is the food. How was the food at Disney World?
The food at Disney World was expensive, but it was good. They have literally. You know how Mickey Mouse is that one character from Disney?
That one.
They make sure you know. They make sure you know. They have it everywhere, dog. I had to count out how many times I saw Mickey Mouse's head shape, bro. They have it on balloons. They have it on pretzels. They have it on badges.
They're trying to brainwash you.
They have it on cars too. Like, come on.
All
like,
hail the mouse.
Disney
You are now
World-
in the House of Mouse.
Disney's not even a corporation anymore. It's a cult at this point.
exactly, yeah.
It practically is, and is trying to consume the world.
Disney has these secret workers, and they dress as normal people, and they walk around the parks to make sure nobody's up to some dummy stuff. And then, like, if they catch you doing it, they be like, "All right, come on, buddy."
Come on, where?
little
In the secret room?
They pull out the Mickey Mouse hat. Come on, buddy.
Like,
Come on with
it's
me.
like you had enough fun.
Oh, you got enough fun.
By 2050, if
Right.
climate change doesn't take over the world, then the
Disney
Mickey
World.
Mouse, then the
Disney
mouse will most assuredly.
But the food at Disney World is like it varies depending on where you go because they have a bunch of restaurants that are themed and like all the workers are in character supposedly. So there was this one shop I went to. It was like a sit down kind of thing, but we were outside.
Please don't stand up.
We were outside. I got what is it called? A strawberry milkshake and a burger, and it was pretty good. It tasted like a standard milkshake or whatever.
What
But
kind
there
of,
were-
kind of burger was it? Was it cheese?
It was a bacon cheeseburger,
Bro, that's
but I didn't ask for
crazy.
bacon, so I don't know what they gave it to me for.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's
Maybe
okay.
they gave it to you because like, if you don't say you don't want it, then that means that's an extra thing they can bill you for. How
Maybe.
how much was the burger actually, bro?
The
They
burger
probably
was,
just
11.
they did that on purpose, bro. They got them pennies
The
out of you.
burger
You
was
didn't say shit.
It was 11.25.
You know what Disney is?
What?
Capitalism personified.
Yep. Everything there's dumb. Like if you have under $5, you can't get anything, ever.
My pockets are
dummy Right.
thick.
To touch on what Stephone was saying, though, they do try to get you with that. Like, they'd be like, we got this other thing on sale that you could get too with that burger. And they'll, like, try to, like, make you hang on there.
They try to play it off like 2 for 1 special.
Yeah,
It's
2
just
for
as-
1
it's
special.
just
That's
as
the,
crummy.
that's the most common one.
It's just as crummy as those places that like they keep saying like, hey, you want some more breadsticks? Okay, fuck yeah, I love some more
Yeah,
breadsticks.
take-
They don't
This
goddamn
is kinda
breadsticks,
good.
and they don't tell you that they charge you extra for breadsticks, and then like you get the bills like, the fuck is all? What is all this? It's like, oh, it's for the breadsticks.
It's like, yeah, you could take this cheeseburger, but also we got something in special for
Imagine
you.
having to pay for like a bottle of water.
Right.
Imagine having to pay $3 for a bottle of water. Fuck you, Dasani.
Dasani need to be shut down.
Yeah.
Hold you.
Well, like, we heard all the things about Disney. Like, how was your trip to Florida in general?
All right. So my trip to Florida began with me waking up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Why did you go to Florida? Tell us that first.
Yeah.
Okay, so I asked my dad about it. He's the one that took me, and it was supposed to be a graduation gift.
But you didn't graduate yet.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, damn, I can't believe you're about to. It's just so like when you do graduate, it's like you already got your gift. So
I already got you. I ain't gotta get you.
So you
I
just
took
sit
you
in
to
your room.
Disney World.
I took you to Disney World. What more
next day you
want
sitting
from
there like the Dr. Phil M&M. What am I supposed to do?
My trip to Orlando, it was really enjoyable, except the part of waking up at 1 a.m. and then getting to the airport at 5, and it was like cold and rainy.
And for that concert, we're going to get up at 4
Did you go
o'clock.
to other attractions in Florida?
I went to, besides the Magic Kingdom, which is like the main thing when you hear Disney World, you think of like all the Disney stuff.
Yeah.
But there's also Animal Kingdom, so they have like Lion King attractions. They have a show that they play sometimes, and it's like they have live actors that are supposed to be like leaders of a tribe, of like the elephants, the giraffes, the lions, and the warthogs.
Wait, are people dressed up as these animals?
No, they were dressed up in costume, like traditional African stuff. I think I
I
heard
gotta
that song
cut that
there.
out.
I think I heard that song there.
What's racist?
Then they have like athletes come in. They're supposed to be monkeys, and they're like jumping on a trampoline, flipping over bars, and like swinging on it.
It was
like,
white, right?
some of them.
Oh no. Oh.
Only one of them was black. And then they
Damn,
have
Tyrone.
there was like a whole bunch of singing and dancing. And they had a guy come up and he had a fire stick and he put it on his bare feet and he was just like lifting. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, I thought you meant like an Amazon Fire
No.
Stick. It's like, yo, y'all want some free movies? Just kick it to somebody in the crowd.
Wait, he was lifting up a ring of
it was-
fire with his feet?
Okay, so you know like a torch, right?
Yeah.
And how one is on fire. There was a torch that was like doubling it, and it had it on fire. He was like spinning it around, and like he was putting it on his feet and lifting it up for a few seconds.
Wow.
I don't know how he did that.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah,
Like,
he was like he licked it at one point, and the fire was on his tongue, and then he blew it out.
Did he died it?
No,
Almost.
they also have like they
Goddamn.
bring in kids from the audience, like, hey, what's your name?
Young
All right,
boy.
you're gonna give us a big roar, and like the kid roars, and the whole theater silence, and the kid's done. He's like, roar, and then like the whole
What?
theater, like the
Huh?
whole theater goes crazy because the kid like roared in front of the mic.
What if he gave a bitch ass roar? Like, did they punch him in the face?
What if he just goes like, raw XD?
There was
He's roar. He yells XD at the top of his
XD.
lungs.
there was a guy that made me laugh because like he was part of the audience. He had no idea what was gonna happen. So there was a guy. He said, "My name is Montapo" or something like that, and it meant like strength. And he was like, "What's your name?" And like the guy was like, "Joe." He's like, "My name is Montambo. It means strength. Now you must have an interesting name. What's your name?" Joe.
I respect Joe. I would have made some shit up.
I
Yeah.
fucks with Joe.
He
Shout
had-
out to Joe.
He had like tattoos and like a bald head. He had Stephone's glasses.
Oh.
You already know.
Minority.
Madak.
He just said it with a completely straight face.
My name is Wakanda.
My name is Joe.
Jui.
What else do I have to talk about? Oh, I stayed at
No.
in a resort, and that was really good because it had a lot of outdoor nature aspects to it. Like there was a big, in my condo, right, the one I was staying in, they had a big lake, and there was like a little shore that you could walk, and there was like beaches, and there was like a bunch of open clamshells because the birds kept coming in and stealing the clams from the water and eating them. Then,
Nigga, what?
Then they have signs. Even in Disneyland, they have signs that like, beware of alligators and snakes because they be out
Bears,
here.
Oh my.
But
Florida.
yeah,
Florida niggas.
it was either hot or raining all the time. I was
Did you
out
see
there.
any Florida men running wild?
No, but I did see a fat woman in a bikini in a Walmart.
Yikes.
I'm sorry. You had to see that.
That's.
She was in a pink.
You just say
bikini.
fat.
Yeah, we're gonna cut
Yeah,
that
bro,
out.
you can't
Jesus
say that, bro.
Christ.
I,
Damn,
I
that's
found
so
I saw a large woman in a.
I saw a morbidly obese woman in Walmart fucking around.
I saw a whale.
Beached in Walmart.
It was this big.
Holy shit.
Okay, y'all good.
Moby
Alright.
Dick with it.
What
But
do you mean
that's-
we're good?
Nobody's back there.
I know nobody's back.
When
there.
I was
Hi, producer. He's not here.
on prom
Hey.
night. On prom night, I went to Disney World.
You know what we was doing at prom night.
Crashing a
No,
car.
why don't you explain?
I mean, huh?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
How was your prom?
Explain your car crash.
Yeah. How was your prom? Stephone.
Stephone and
So
Joseph
Disney
could
World was
explain
pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah. I just said so.
Joseph,
Yeah.
you and Stephone could explain your prom together.
Nah, we gotta
Sure.
continue going around the room though. It's your
What?
turn there.
I didn't do anything.
Last week?
That's bullshit, bro.
You didn't get any good news last week?
We
or
ain't do a
this week?
podcast in 2 weeks, bro.
What did I do?
What did you do, Dante?
What did you tell me? What did I do?
Yeah, bro. Okay, I'm about to tell you exactly what you did. All right. First, you went home, you beat your little dick, and you came on your chest. And after that moment, you felt depression. You know what you did? You went on Instagram and posted something. You looking at me like I'm getting something right.
I was on Instagram.
It's crazy, bro.
I was on Instagram.
And then you beat your schmeat again to the new Pokemon movie, didn't you?
What new Pokemon movie?
Oh, you know the Detective Pikachu movie.
Oh yeah. I want to go see that.
Hey, this man said, I'm finna beat my little schmeat to go to sleep on the deadlocs.
On a more serious note.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a more serious note, Michai,
Yo,
what did I do this weekend?
I don't know.
Damn.
Play Roblox.
Usually Michai knows everything I do.
You
Yeah, because you don't talk to us, me and Joseph.
I know he got
You have zero
50
communication.
seasons down in a Roblox game.
68.
68?
He got 68.
Oh, he got 68.
Why
By
didn't you
himself.
just do like one more season before you got here, just to have something more eventful to say for the podcast? 69 seasons would have been.
What's that game called?
Mount
Mount
of the
of the
Gods.
Gods.
It's on Roblox.
Yeah, Mount of
Yeah.
the Gods.
I think we all play Roblox here.
Roblox.
You play Roblox?
No, I play Roblox.
Row.
Roblox.
Roblox.
Row your blocks. Dog.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, then there's a popular game called Roblox.
It's not a game,
Roblox.
it's
No
a
game
platform.
called
It's a platform.
Roblox.
Back on topic.
Hold on,
right?
hold on.
You're about to-
Why y'all coming at me, bro?
We're about to fight on this podcast.
I'm just saying it how it is, bro. I'm just trying to explain something that the audience may not know.
The audience
Alright.
ain't gonna hear nothing but.
All right. Okay, hold on, wait. Let me just do this. All right.
Back on topic.
So there's a game on the internet called Roblox.
No.
It's
No
not-
more.
No. Yeah, we're not gonna.
it's a gaming platform, by the way.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, it is. It's a whole website, Roblox.com.
Listen. It's R-O.
It's a long O.
It's R-O. Row.
So
R-O-B-O-T is robot, right? Do you say robot?
sometimes, bro, if I'm feeling quirky. Kind of cool, kind of quirky. All right, so you didn't do anything this week, to my understanding, right?
No.
What did you do?
What did I do, Michai?
Yeah,
What did I do?
I'm asking you.
I watched some of Attack on Titan with my mom.
How did that work out?
She says she likes it. We're gonna watch some more.
A
It's crazy.
like him?
What?
What?
What, bro?
Stephone, what did you do?
Hello, my name is Stephone Collins. Did you just
Why
crack
did
your
you
bones
just-
while I'm talking, bro?
No, why did you just say like your full name?
Hello, my name is Stephon Maurice Collins. Look me up on the internet. Kill me if you want. I don't really mind.
All smiles with 3 L's.
So, a lot
Understand
happened
the
this week. Had a breakthrough at therapy.
Oh, really?
That was really crazy. I can't really talk about what I said there.
I thought you said you weren't doing therapy anymore.
Yeah.
My therapist really loves me.
Hmm.
That's about all I can say.
Does she give you free
Listen.
therapy things?
Does she hug you?
This don't sound like it about to lead anywhere good. And I'm like, but yeah, I had a breakthrough at therapy. It was kind of crazy. Nigga started crying, started boiling with the tear balls.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I mean, Dante. I think Dante goes to. Dante goes to therapy. I'm not sure if you can relate to this, but like, there are moments in therapy like when shit comes out, like you just have like a emotional breakdown, like, and you like have a breakthrough, and when you have that emotional revelation in therapy, and like you just admit something that you never thought you would admit, when you walk out of that room, nothing from that week previous to that moment exists anymore in your mind.
Is that true, Dante?
What's
What's your experience on therapy?
Well, it's really odd because I don't really feel like it works for me, honestly. Like, but I'm gonna continue to go just to see if something changed. And I kind of have like this thing where I don't tell my therapist every single thing.
Yeah, that's like that was me until like last week, and I think there's something about the feeling of being suicidal that just makes you say, you know what, fuck it, bro, I'm not even gonna be alive fast today. That you just makes you spill all the beans, all willy nilly. There's beans all over the floor now.
I've had self-revelation, but mostly I'm honest with myself, and I am really self-aware, so I don't really have breakthroughs in understanding myself.
You, for the most part, you seem too self-aware that you are out of body most of the time.
No, I'm in first person.
Anyway.
I will agree with that.
I like
But-
how we all go quiet.
Yeah, because that had me thinking like,
A moment of
this
silence.
man said first person.
I am
Um,
in first person.
But
Joseph,
yeah,
could you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you pull up the video so we can read some comments later?
All right.
yeah, okay. But so yeah, that happened, and like for me, like just like a lot of the week past that before that didn't like it's like kind of a blur. I know like we released some music. We released some music this week, And we got some big music news. I'm gonna wait for a second to say that.
Okay.
But yeah. So like my friend Joshua is releasing a single tonight. My friend Jaden released a single the other night, and then we released a group single. Just me and Jaden actually. That was 3 months in the making. It's called Outcast Rhapsody. It's a 9-minute song with 4 beat switches. Where like me and Jaden are just going back and forth being the raunchiest, most out of pocket and drawn ass young boys that you could ever hear on a track.
I like to challenge that.
Yeah.
Watch when my first hit drops. I'm gonna be as out of pocket as possible.
Watch when my EP drop, bro. You
That's
won't
out
see
of
shit.
pocket.
But yeah, that's a lot of music drops. So I can't wait for Joshua's single tonight. He made it for his girlfriend. I'm pretty sure she's not gonna hear this until this is not coming out until tomorrow. So yeah, she's gonna. I don't think his girlfriend listens to this. So yeah, it don't matter.
It do not matter.
It do not matter. But yeah. So there was something else before that. Before my big news. My big news.
How was your prom?
Prom? Jesus Christ, that's a bombshell. Okay, prom was amazing. It was. Excuse my French, even though my French has not been good this entire podcast.
not even
Fucking
It's
fantastical.
not even French.
It was
Is fuck
beautiful.
even French?
It's not even French.
I know. That's an expression.
That's
Stop
a
it.
wrong expression.
Excuse my French.
That's like calling the kettle white. It don't make sense.
What's the kettle?
What are you talking about?
Tea kettle.
The kettle is silver.
Back on top. Explain.
Look at
Is
you,
that a
bum
saying
There
dick.
could
too?
be white kettles.
It's like no, the real saying is like it's like the kettle calling the pot black or something like that.
Well,
What?
why
That
is the
sounds
kettle white?
racist.
Why is the kettle?
I thought y'all knew. That's
What's
why
the
it's-
meaning of that? What's
It's,
the meaning
it's
of
like
it?
being a hypocrite. Like you're calling me out for something.
How do you
you're
feel
doing
about
too.
God? What's your views on religion?
Are you and Joseph going to talk about prom
I would-
together?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's this is a joint little thing. Let's talk about it in unison. All right,
Sure.
so
Say the
I'm
same
not-
exact thing at the same exact time.
okay, so
Or we're shutting the whole podcast
Alright.
down.
Why don't we first start with like talking about both of our send-offs?
our send offs. Okay, yeah, this is
What's a
wait.
send off?
A prom send off is something that I didn't know what it was until the week of prom. But a prom send off is when your whole family gets your friends together, your friends and a bunch of family members together to see you off to prom.
Yeah.
So like
Oh.
there's a little shindig before the shindig. So like my prom send off was a bit depressing, man. I felt I was like upset.
Why?
Like, okay, so the lead up to prom was very depressing. Cause a brother couldn't find a date, bruh. I'm just gonna put it on the table. You know, y'all know me. Yeah, the people who listen to this, y'all know me. I'm a cool guy. I'm a swell guy. I'm a fun guy. But you know, I had like a few people who I was gonna go on a date with. One was my ex girlfriend right now, Megan. Megan Pettis. She was gonna come down in May, like girlfriends. Like hi Megan. Shout out to Megan. She's a cool person. She was gonna come down in May, but due to some situations, she couldn't make it. So like yeah, that was me out of a date. So you know, my mom was yelling at me, hey, $65 to get you to take somebody to prom. So you need to get a date. So I'm looking around, asking people, hey, you wanna go to prom with me? A bunch of girls saying, I would, but you should have asked me a little sooner. 'Cause girls need 3 months at most to get ready for prom.
Yeah. With all that makeup.
Like it's crazy, bro. Like they be coming in looking like a goddamn tulip, and they need all that time to get that dress. But yeah, so I remember asking a girl named Sadia, one of my friends that I met online, but she was in Philadelphia. She's in Philadelphia. I asked her if she wanted to go to my prom with me, and I asked her like a month ago, but like she couldn't even get ready. Like I gave her a month in advance. Because like that's when Megan said Megan couldn't come. Yeah.
Megan can't come.
Yeah, Megan can't come. It's fucking sad. There was also this girl, JoJo. You know her, Dan. She's
No.
from art club. Yeah. I remember I made a post about not having a prom date, and then she willingly said, "I'll go with you." I didn't even ask her.
Did she?
And so we kind of made plans that she would come with me, and I'm just like, oh, let's go, bro. She crazy. Man, but last minute she couldn't come.
Oh.
So okay, night of prom, it was really, so the day of prom, really depressing, bro. I wasn't kind of feeling it. I was kind of in a call with Megan, then I fell asleep for a good hour. So I thought I was gonna miss prom. Why are you looking behind me, bro?
I just do.
All right, so yeah, I was just I wasn't feeling it until I put on my suit, bro. I put on my suit and things changed for a nigga. I just kind of felt I felt kind of different. Who are we looking at? Hey, what's up, man? All right. Just oh, bro, there's a whole captivated audience back there. But yeah, I put on that suit. I was feeling kind of different. So they had this amplifier set up. So they were playing music that I picked, and then my brother said, no, that's not it.
Why not?
And then we put on some Mason music, bro. And
oh no.
I mean normally I wouldn't mess with Mason music, but I fucked with it.
You have to explain Mason music.
I can't explain Mason music without
Trap
explaining
music.
Mason, bro.
Trap music.
Trap music is
I don't think these niggas ready for me to explain Mason. So we just gonna explain that on episode 10.
Yeah, basically it means trap.
music.
Mason?
Trap.
Music.
You
Mason
said
music.
Mason music.
Mason music,
so
basically trap music and
Yes.
Trap ghetto.
ghetto music. But he was playing some ghetto music. He was playing Da Baby, the Baby, Suge.
Blueface baby.
Yeah, I'm a young CEO that Suge. I mean, I mess with that song now because I like the idea of being a young CEO. So yeah, that's that, he played that music and I was upstairs 7:00. I was getting ready, put on the suit, put on the glasses. My brother telling me how exactly to do it. You gonna walk? He was all right. He's planning this out like a U.S. Marine. All right, so you gonna infiltrate the stairs. You gonna come downstairs. When you get to the bottom, pow. He's pow. Put
They
those
can't
babies right on.
see.
You
They
can
can't
see
see.
them.
They can't see them.
I just put glasses on.
The
So,
70 people who are gonna watch just can't see.
For those who are confused, he
I
picked
just
up
put
his
glasses
glasses
on.
and put
So,
it in his face.
I was about to explain it. Y'all chilling. All right, so I put my glasses on. When I get to the bottom of the stairs, it was crazy. And I remember he put on some song by Lil TJ. And then I walked out to it. I started walking downstairs. I didn't think it was gonna be that big a reaction. Everybody had their cameras out. I was just see flashes. Everybody screaming. Ah!
We got him. Chief, we
Like-
got one. We
And
got
then
one.
I'm just and then this all the sadness washed
Right.
away, bro. This big old wave of euphoria. Yeah, I'm that nigga. I'm the shit right now. And I get to the bottom of the stairs, I put the glasses on. It gets louder. Oh. So we just been 30 minutes taking pictures, just sitting around eating the food that was prepared.
That's some food.
No. I didn't eat that much. Ate a cracker or two, maybe a little sausage, little
Were you saving
salami
for
slice.
something?
Yeah, for prom. They had they were having a feast there, so
I heard the prom food was trash.
it was garbage. But yeah, so I was just in I was just around there we were just tripping, we was playing, we was doing our little thing. They were singing the songs that kept coming on. They play I stopped playing Mason music for a little bit, and I turned some girl came in and she played Reborn by Kid See Ghost, which is Kid Cudi and Kanye West. That song goes so hard, and the girl was outside because we had the mic was outside my house, it was reaching out the window, and she was just outside singing the song, and it was coming through the speakers inside the house, and not to mention that the speaker was booming throughout the entire street. It was crazy. Just wait, I'm so reborn. Just oh my god, it felt so good. Then that was just my send off.
Did any of your friends come? Did Jaden
No.
come over?
I invited people, but everybody said every time I make plans to tell somebody, I guess it's my fault for not telling them soon enough. cause like every time like I hit people, I'm like, hey bro, you want to do something this day? He's like, I'm busy. Like
Dang.
I'm doing something. Like that's like every time I have something out. That's gonna sound really depressing if somebody clipped that and send it back to me sometimes, sometime later. Somebody gonna send that to me while I'm depressed. But yeah. But nobody came. But like it doesn't matter because like my family was there and like they was hyping me up.
That's all
Like
that
lying
matters.
up. Yeah. And like I didn't know I was gonna have a date until like I was in the car. And I called Joseph like, "Hey, what's up, man? You there?" Cause like I
Yeah.
wanted to, cause like we was a bit lost, like looking for this place. Like where like it just says the name of this place,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know where we're supposed to go when we get here. So like I just called up Joseph like, "Yo, you there?" And he's like, "Nah, man, we just getting ready." Like, okay, yeah, you and Sam. Is like, who's that other person? It was Winnie in the background. It's like, oh, she coming with you? It's like, yeah. It was like, all right, you want her to be your date? It was like,
Yeah.
for sure, nigga. Like God. And so like yeah, I ended up going to the prom with Winnie. And like you want to talk about it
Sure.
join together now?
Yeah, I'll talk about my send off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so the day before prom, I was actually like slightly depressed, like slightly. I wouldn't say depressed, but I was upset because
Upset,
like
gang.
not upset, but like anxious or like not
Nervous?
nervous. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was very nervous and stressed out because I was like, because I'm not a pretty social person, and I felt like
Mhm.
prom was gonna be a real challenge to me. So, but like you said, as
Mhm.
soon as I got the suit, as soon as the tailor was finished with my suit and I wore it and I saw how it looked, like I
It
got
felt like
a
a superpower,
major,
didn't
yeah,
it?
I got a
Yeah.
major confidence boost.
It was crazy.
And in the morning of prom, like I went through my normal routine, like I didn't do much, and then I was like, oh snap, it's prom.
Mhm.
So the thing is, I didn't know that my family were planning to do a send off, right?
Mhm.
Until my aunt came to the house, and like I heard a lot of chatter downstairs, but I didn't look yet. So like
you
while
just was upstairs
I
and
was
it was a
just
surprise when
upstairs.
you walked down.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I was upstairs like getting ready and stuff, like looking at
Right.
the suit and stuff, and like my aunt was rushing me, and I was like, "Why is she rushing me?"
It's
Right?
like, why are you
And
up
then
here?
like
Leave me alone.
I start hearing some loud like Liberian music,
Oh boy.
gospel Liberian music downstairs, and like I hear my cousins downstairs. I'm like, "Huh, what's going on, man? I'm trying to go to prom, then I have to deal with all this stuff." Like,
It's like,
right?
why they have a party today?
And
What's
then
going
I hear my mom calling me downstairs like, Joseph, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go again. So like,
on? Did you even know what a send off was
no,
before that?
well,
All that?
when I thought of send offs, like whenever I saw like it on Instagram stories, like last year's prom, like I would
Mhm.
see
I
this
never even seen it.
huge. I would see this huge amount of people outside of a house, and like there's like loud trap music playing there. So like I used to think that send offs were like the worst thing possible, because
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
I
probably.
wouldn't like that.
Not me.
I wouldn't like that environment, but that wasn't how it was. And but when I started walking downstairs, I had these slippery gold shoes on,
Oh,
so I
no.
slipped on the first step, but I caught myself.
Got you. You almost died, bro.
Right?
Died before prom.
And like I don't
bro.
think
It was
anybody
crazy.
noticed it. So like as I was coming downstairs, I saw all my cousins and stuff, and like I was just hit
Oh,
by
no.
all these flashes, bro. I thought I was like getting solar flared from
Just feel
Krillin.
like that euphoria,
like, right.
like build up.
And like I just saw all of them, and I just started smiling and stuff, and all that like nervousness, like all that sadness that you were like
Yeah,
you,
all that
it
depression
just
just
disappeared,
disintegrates, bro.
just
It's
went
gone.
away.
Dissipates.
And like, bro, we went to like it wasn't finished there because Sam had her own send off too. Sam's
Mhm.
my girlfriend, my
Yeah.
prom date.
Then you went to her send off.
So I went to her house, and then I went there, and I see all of Sam's family, and like
Did they cheer for you when you got out?
as soon as I walked in that door, I got hit by flashes, and then I look over, and then like I see Sam, bro.
Bro, your
She
heart
looked-
like
She looked
like it's,
like a angel, bro. Like
I'm not gonna
glistening.
lie, bro. Sam was looking kind of beautiful.
Like she
that
looked
night,
beautiful as hell. And then like I see all of Wendell's family and her little brother, and then I see like all these people I don't know, and they're all taking pictures, and I got the corsage with me, which is like the flower thing.
Yeah.
And then I took a knee, kind of like I was proposing to Sam, and put it on her wrist.
You tripping,
Bro.
you a goofball.
It was amazing. And then like we headed off, and that was when Stephone gave me the call, and I was like, yo, Winnie's looking for a date too. And like,
Damn, she was
hooked it
going.
up.
She was just going to dance with one of them bum
yeah,
ass
she was
niggas
just
there?
gonna
Nah,
dance. She was
bro.
just gonna dance, bro. So
Dance with a king. Come on, bro. I mean, like, I ain't win no prom.
But, like,
I ain't win no crown
I-
on prom night, but I'm
yeah.
still king in my own right.
I ate a lot before I went to prom because like I was already expecting prom
Uh-huh.
food to taste like shit, and like
Did it?
yeah,
I mean,
somewhat like
some of it was bad. Like, bro,
yeah.
that first taste of that fried chicken, bro, I thought it was about to be popping.
Oh yeah.
And then like I had another taste, and like it was like a Popeye's biscuit, like absorbing all the moisture in my mouth. I feel like I was about to die,
Right.
dog.
And for those people out there who have like social anxiety, look, when I first thought about the idea of prom, I was heavily intimidated. Like I
Mhm.
thought that I was thinking the worst things possible. Like I thought people were going to be doing bad things and like I don't know,
Yeah,
like I don't
like,
even know what I was
doing
thinking
bad
about. But
shit.
like
Drugs.
yeah, stuff like drugs. Like
I mean,
thought,
they were doing drugs.
I
at
thought
the
like
end of
people were gonna make
and we
fun of
missed it.
people and stuff like that. But like when I got there, everybody was cool and like the atmosphere and the energy was like even the vibe of the place was so like great that even if you were like not feeling it that night, like say you went in there depressed, you would come out there happy, right?
Mhm.
And I really cherished that experience.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
say like I was a different person on prom night. I feel like I was an upgraded like version of myself.
Yeah, I felt
Like,
the same way.
I feel like because like I had like I had the thoughts that like on prom night. This is like this whole conversation right here is showing we really are outcasted, right, real quick. But like I really thought like I was gonna walk up to prom lonely as shit. Like here's like what I was going on in my mind. I was mad because like most of my niggas didn't go. You was in Florida. I don't know why you didn't go. You just didn't want to.
Even if
And
I
I
wasn't
thought,
in Florida,
like-
I wouldn't have gone.
Exactly, bummy. And like the thing is, like I thought Joseph was just gonna be like with Sam. Like I thought, like because Sam's like the type of person that like if like y'all having a hangout, she just wants to hang with her boyfriend. She don't want nobody else to hang with. So like I thought she was gonna be hogging you all night, so I wasn't gonna really have anybody to talk to. So I thought I was gonna be like in the corner with a red solo cup, just like me, like yeah, I'm here, I guess.
Solo cup.
But like not that at all, bro. Like I like with Winnie as my date, like bro, I felt powerful. Bro, I was like nobody even talked about how I was the first nigga on the dance floor. Like
Yeah.
like my man's was turning on the music and then like he turned on something that was bumping and like Winnie dared me to do it and I just said fuck it, bro. And then like I got up there and I was kind of feeling self-conscious, but then the rhythm was hitting me. I was like, ooh, like I just started grooving. Start getting into the movement. And then like Krista came up and then everybody came up
Yeah,
with
you
me.
started the whole thing,
Yeah, I
bro.
started the
Yeah.
whole. I basically started the prom off, and like
Right.
I should have won prom king for that, just because like I was on the prom king list. Like like everybody kept coming up to me like at school saying like, "Hey, Stephone, I voted for you for prom king." Like, yo, bro, and like even Alexis came up to me, "I voted for you for prom king." Everybody like it sounded like everybody voted for me, but I didn't win. Like it was the two people that were expected to win. I think it was rigged.
I think it
No
was
offense
rigged
to
too
Diamond
because
and Kareem. Like
yeah.
shout out to y'all. Y'all deserve that. But it feel like it was rigged, don't it?
it felt like it was rigged because they were the ones who came up with the list. I think.
Yeah,
Like,
they
I felt
were,
like
weren't
they
they?
were like they were the ones who were doing the things.
It was crazy because like okay, what happened exactly is that like didn't Diamond get like 160 something votes?
Yeah.
Like what, bro?
And I'm like, wow,
Huh?
like.
That's like half the school.
But yeah, like shout out to them for winning though. Like
Shout out to
yeah,
them.
this
We
ain't-
sound bitter, don't we?
this
Like
ain't
a little
hit.
bit. You weren't even on
This
the list,
ain't
weren't you?
hate. Yeah, I didn't choose. I didn't
Only
wanna
me.
be.
I may be a little bitter, but you know,
Yeah.
no hard feelings, bro. Like I deserve that crown, but it's whatever. That was funny, but it's all good. It's all love, baby. But that was our prom night. Like just a lot of dancing on the dance floor. We was getting down. Like I had a migraine, but I was still kicking it.
Oh yeah.
Food was aight. The macaroni and cheese was probably the best part. I really liked the grilled chicken, even though nobody else liked the grilled chicken. There was collard greens, bread. I'm trying to think about it. Oh yeah, we also got it. Damn, how do we miss this? We got into a car crash on prom night.
Oh yeah,
Shit
we
was
did.
crazy.
Did you die?
Yeah, I'm a ghost right now, bro. I'm just
Right.
floating through the ether, just
So,
drifting
like-
in the void and shit.
So after prom,
Yeah, you want to explain that? Go ahead.
sure, I'll explain. After prom, Sam called up her grandfather to carry us to Bong Chong's because my cousin,
Bong Chong's is a fried chicken restaurant,
Yeah.
by the way.
because my cousin
Chinatown.
Darlington, he wanted us to go there like a post prom celebration type of thing.
He's good at like seeing, like he's good at like setting the standard for making a plan.
Yeah.
But he's awful at like actually planning it out and like keeping everybody within the plan.
Right.
That's what it seems like.
So like after prom, like none of us were actually feeling Bong Chong's anymore, but my girlfriend Sam still was.
And the
And
only
since-
reason we all
yeah.
applied was we were in her car.
Yeah, we were
That was-
in
that
her
was the
car,
reason.
so it's not like we could have said any like no.
I mean, I did. I was
yeah, you did
vocally-
say yeah.
I was vocally against it, but like everybody was shutting me down. I was like, "This is her car." Like, okay. Yeah, sure,
So
whatever.
so on the way to Bong Chong's, her grandfather started getting sleepy because like mind you, it was like 1:00 in the morning, 1:00 like a.m. and like I don't know what happened, but all I know is like I think I was looking at my phone or something,
I
like
was
just
looking
staring
at
at the
Winnie.
ground, and
I
then
don't know
all of
why.
a sudden, boom, like
Yo, bro, you said boom, and I felt the impact of the car again.
all of a sudden, boom, and we hit some. We don't know what we hit. At first, I got super scared because I thought it was a person.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but apparently it was a plot hole, and
It was a big ass
yeah,
plot hole.
it was a big plot
It's a
hole.
plot hole in Arc, bro.
Yeah,
Like I
probably-
was up here and like I was all the way by the fucking driver's seat. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I got rocked, and
It's
like
this man said, "Oh shoot."
yeah, he said, "Oh shoot," and like we just kept driving, so I was like, "Huh, hit and run," but
Oh
like
shit! Here
we
go
didn't hit
again.
we didn't hit anything. It was just a plot hole.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did it say?
So
Okay.
was the biggest moment of prom night getting into a car crash? Was there any damage to her grandfather's car?
I don't know. Like
Oh.
the thing is like, it was one of the most memorable things, but like it was one of the most grazed over things.
Like, oh
Like-
damn! I guess we going this
Bro,
way.
like honestly, bro, I wish we never went. Like we went, bro, because
Yeah.
like we were like me, Winnie, and I think you. We're all saying like, man, we're not ready to go home. We're not ready for the night
Right.
to end. We wanted to just be out there and party. Like, like what I thought the plan was that we were gonna go over to your house or
Mhm.
Sam's house, and we were just gonna hang out and watch a movie or something, or like just stay
Right.
at the hotel. No, I not stay at the hotel. That was whole as
And
Darlington's idea.
yeah, and the thing is, we never ended up actually going to Bong Chong's because my
just took
cousin
my ass home.
Darlington, yeah, my cousin Darlington called, like he was like, "Oh no, we're not going to Bong Chong's anymore. We're going to a hotel." And at that point, we realized that look, Sam's grandfather is pretty tired. Let's just all go home, and that was lame, cause in that hotel, even though my cousin's not trying to admit it, we know stuff happened. We know
Yeah.
stuff went down.
Like no, the stuff that went down is that like, should we say it?
Actually, no, let's not say it.
Yeah, that's not
like certain things happened.
Yeah, they all read the Bible. Like
Yeah.
that's what happened. Like I wish I was a part of prayer.
Right, they had a prayer, and like we weren't a part of it.
God damn, man.
Like they had a group prayer, and like
Get him past it.
Get them past it. That shit was
Yeah.
crazy. That was about all for prom. Like it was
So you
it was a really fun experience. I'm like, yeah.
You said
Jesus
that
Christ.
you said that you have some music news you want to share with us.
Oh
Music
yeah.
news? Oh, yeah.
Okay. So this is big. So I want to like just announce this on the podcast, advertise it a bit. T.S.C.F. The shit comes first. My band, which is like has like a lot of my friends. Jaden, shout out to Jada. Has my mans Randy, Aiden, Michai now,
Hi.
and Joseph. We're all going to be performing live at this at a at a convention. Not a convention, at a festival
I'll pull it
on
up.
June 1st. I forgot what the name of it is.
Here, I'll pull it up.
The Gemini Festival.
The Gemini
Yeah, the
Festival.
Gemini
Yeah, there we go.
Festival.
Yeah.
At the Life. I forgot the place.
So
I forgot that
it's
too.
it's called okay.
oh, glad. Yeah, you.
So
found
it's
it.
Life Do Grow Farm,
Yeah, Life Do Grow Farm.
and it's
like,
$15 at
it's
Twin
$15.
Festival.
Yeah, for an entry.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's crazy because like I just got out of I just got at a guitar shop. I bought my guitar. About to go back buy some more parts. Meet these girls and they're like, "Oh, you do music?" Like,
Yeah,
yeah, girl, I do music.
they
God
said
damn.
they felt a genuine vibe.
Bro, we are very genuine people.
No,
Like,
we were joking about a car hitting us.
That's the most genuine we were.
Yeah, we were
Like,
joking about a car hitting not us, but
But,
somehow
like,
missing
just
all
missing
of us
all
and
of us.
hitting his guitar case.
it
It was
crazy.
absurd.
It was amazing. But like, I don't know, bro. Like, we about like me Joseph and Michai are gonna like start meeting up for like hardcore practice sessions now.
Because
bro.
we gotta get on this shit.
We
like,
gotta be
now.
on this shit, bro. Like my group is like writing some songs, but like we're gonna like be performing there for like a while. Like so we gonna be on our shit, you know. Just if you care, or if you're in the Philadelphia area around June 1st, we're gonna be performing from 8 o'clock and onwards.
Yeah.
Event starts at like 4
AM or PM?
4 p.m. 8.
Why would it be AM? What's wrong with
I
me?
don't know, Doug.
Right.
I can't do the night sun.
Oh man, you a bum, bro. You gotta tell your dad, bro. You manned up to ask him for $150 for a guitar. You gotta tell him, bro. I'm about to be doing I'm about to get money, Dad.
But yeah, we'll put information in the description.
Yeah,
The
of course.
channel to T.S.C.F will
Crazy.
also be in the description. Check out the music.
Check out
Spread
the
love
music.
and positivities. Comment down below. And don't forget to like the videos.
Yeah, we
Like, comment, and subscribe.
we're running
please.
low for time on this one, so we didn't even get to talk about it
Yeah.
like So, I guess we
The
can
James
quick.
Charles thing was
Yeah, let's-
crazy.
Yeah,
let's
that
talk
was,
about the
yeah,
James
James
Charles,
Charles was
right.
kind of crazy, right?
Sorry
Anyway,
for the
I-
sun
about to-
shift.
Don't
So
worry about it. We'll
that
just-
James
we'll
Charles
just
thing
talk.
was crazy,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Anyway, about prom again. I mean, we touched on James Charles. We could put it in the title.
Yeah, James Charles, Projared as well. Anyway, back to
Projared.
prom real
Yeah,
quick.
back to
Yeah, that was
prom.
crazy.
So yeah, shit, man. God, I almost fucked. No.
I mean, I feel like we already we already talked
Yeah, y'all just
touched
had
on
that whole
everything about
discussion.
prom.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, cause it was a really good time, and I feel kind of bad that I didn't get to experience it last year.
Yeah.
Like, prom is like only twice in a lifetime, and I don't know why I wasn't feeling. I guess like I was feeding off of y'all vibe, and y'all vibe was fuck prom. What's the use of prom? I was feeling that before, like, but like I kind of forced myself, cause like I feel like something in my heart saying something about to happen tonight, bro. Something gonna happen on that. You
There
have
was
to
a
be
prom
there.
last year?
Yeah, bro. Of course.
There
There's a
was?
prom every year.
There is?
Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't know that.
it's a high school. So
I
yeah,
thought it was only for seniors.
And seniors there's
Yeah,
seniors
seniors.
every year.
Yeah, for seniors every year.
Yeah.
True. You're
And
right.
like we could have went like last year, but we didn't. It was weird. It was crazy.
I didn't even know about it until just now.
But it was a real fun time. It was
Yeah.
great. But the only thing I have to say about the James Charles situation is that it seems like the most nothing burger of a situation I've ever seen in my life, and it has the biggest impact ever.
I feel like they're going too hard on the kid. And I know he's older than me, but like I'll call him the kid in the fact that he's 19 and they're calling him a sexual predator for
He's 19.
wanting
I thought he was like 25.
He's 19 with that much. Look, when you're 19 with that much pull, with
Clout.
that much money and clout,
Clout.
like you're bound to make mistakes. And we
Exactly.
saw this with like Logan Paul, for example. And like Logan Paul didn't even get the amount of hate that James Charles did. In fact, Logan Paul gained subs from that. And the thing with James Charles is that, yes, like I understand like the fault he made and why he's getting hate. But I don't understand why he's getting the amount of hate that he is getting. And I'm not defending him here,
Let
right?
me cut in. Let me explain what
Right.
the situation is real quick. So James Charles, a famous makeup guru YouTuber,
Mhm.
and the community, a homosexual makeup guru YouTuber, recently got into a lot of trouble because him and his close friend Tati Westbrook had a little bit of a scuffle. Cause on Instagram, James, after like a couple controversies after controversy, he was at a festival or event that he was doing where he
Right.
was doing some tours. Tati Westbrook has this vitamin company that she is part of her beauty guru thing that like helps people with I believe sleeping. Yeah, sleeping. I think so. So James Charles shouts her out all the time because they're close friends. He does it for free. Now one time during this event, he shouts out another makeup company that was a rival to Tati, and he does it for profit. I guess like the
Like
bad
he-
part about that situation is that he says it wasn't for profit, even though it clearly was because it says #ad in the video. And the thing is like Tati Westbrook was really really saddened and hurt by it. James apologized. People didn't think that was sincere. I don't know why she doubled down harder and came out with a video using the situation to like go further onto James Charles about what happened. She brought up a lot of like about how he's changed as a person, how the money has changed him, has corrupted him, all the fame has got to his head, how she was still really upset about the situation, about him promoting a different brand over hers for profit. And the biggest hit that most people are talking about right now, how James Charles seems to be a bit of a sexual predator when it comes to straight males.
Yeah.
James Charles in the past has said a lot that he is very interested in straight males because as a gay man it provides a challenge to like see if like you can get this straight male to like you and to do like stuff for you. Now, the bad parts about this situation and what I cannot defend is that James Charles was kind of like coercing straight men into doing what he wants and desires, mostly because in using the excuse because he's famous that they'll do what he wants.
And like whenever, like for example, one of his the people who he was with,
a waiter.
The waiter.
Yeah.
The waiter, like I believe at one point the waiter found out like, man, I'm not gay, like I'm not. He was bi-curious at first, but like he realized that he wasn't gay, and when he turned down James Charles, when James Charles offered to fly him over so they could like do stuff together, James Charles decided to actually post something on Twitter at like basically outing him, but he didn't use his name, so it was like a, what is it, like shade,
passive aggressive,
not passive aggressive, but like
throwing shade.
Indirect shade.
Yeah,
indirect shade, and like that's one of the things that like he's using his fame basically to like kind of guilt that waiter into like doing stuff for him, even though that waiter told him that he's not into it anymore and that he's straight.
I feel like people are reacting very strongly to these allegations. I mean, like it is crummy.
Yeah,
for
it
you,
is
like
bad.
as a homosexual man to like use your status to like try to get straight people who wouldn't be into you otherwise to do you sexual favors.
But here's
the thing is that he like I don't like we don't have any stories where he actually forced people to have these sexual interactions with him.
Right.
And
we only just hear about it.
Continue.
And the other thing is like James Charles isn't the only one that does this. Like straight people do it all the famous people do this all the time by getting people to have sex with them using their fame or their status. Like
Cardi B.
And like people get on James Charles for like quote unquote like trying to turn straight men into gay people, but like how about those people, like those rappers who talk about how they want to have sex with lesbian women and try to like make lesbian women straight?
At
like
Kodak
what about
Black.
that? Like nobody wants to talk about that, and like I understand why like James Charles is under hate, but I feel like some of that hate is like undeserved, and like it's more so encouraged by this cancel culture that we have of like, oh, that person is down, so let's kick them down even further. Let's unsubscribe. Like some people who probably didn't even know the situation that well unsubscribed.
I think this is like a real big hate bandwagon.
Yeah.
Because like there's like nothing really that big about this situation to like really hop on the hate for James Charles. You can hate him because he's a really controversial figure, and he doesn't know how to stay out of controversy, after controversy. None of which seems that big to me. Like I feel like people, because like James Charles is such a big target, and he started off like kind of as a clown for the internet, people posting memes about him. That's kind of how I started to know him. People just really want to like not like this guy.
He was like a John Cena. Like how how John Cena comes out in the crowd and is like how is it? Let's go Cena sucks, like that. Like people love him, and then people hate him to his guts, and that's how it was. But I guess with this little situation here, like little controversy spread out, but with this big situation with Toddy dropping that video, that was when like the whole internet took the side of Cena sucks or James Charles sucks. Let's cancel him, and that's how it.
And there was like there was like something posted because like people are coming out and like talking about their experiencing with James Charles. I haven't like seen everything about this situation. like I know like the main details about it because I've been trying to keep up to date with it.
Mm-hmm.
But like people are talking about it, so if I don't have all the bad things, so maybe I'm missing something about the bigger picture about why this is such a
Yeah.
big thing. But there has been like one story like where it talks about how somebody knew James Charles in high school, and how he was a sexual predator to some of the kids in like the gym locker rooms, and like he would touch
I
them
haven't
and
heard
shit.
that one yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
And here's the thing: it's completely fabricated. It's
Yeah.
fake. It's bullshit. So I just want to make sure people
Right.
know that, because even in the proof that they put, one proof that they had was a picture of James Charles from the high school yearbooks, something that you can literally find by doing a quick Google search. So that's bullshit. I hate it. The next part is that like they had DMs between them and James Charles, something that you can see that like they clearly photoshopped.
Yeah, they
And
photoshopped.
That's not speculation because they admitted to it.
Yeah, they
like-
said they did it because like they couldn't find, like they said their excuse was that they didn't have the original conversation, so they just like edited out to like
baby, you Bobby,
represent
the
what
fuck
was
is he
said.
doing?
What is you? How can you do something like that? Like what?
Right.
Like,
You'd
what
have
is he
pretty
doing,
big
baby?
shoes to do that.
Clown shoes, maybe.
That's some pretty big shoes to fill.
Right.
I don't think
Alright.
anybody could step up to the plate after that one. But
I have
Right.
an opinion. I want to see if like you guys like agree or disagree with it.
got you.
So like cancel culture kind of stuff going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's different with like people like Kodak Black and
Mhm.
people with like James Charles because of like YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
James Charles relies on YouTube in his subscriber count,
Mm-hmm.
while Kodak Black doesn't. Like,
He like relies on streams and stuff.
yeah, he
Yeah.
relies on streams and stuff. So like, if a YouTuber does something bad, then you can see the immediate progress in their subscriber drop. You can see like someone go from like 10 million subscribers to like 1,000 subscribers. You can see that happen.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone famous like Kevin Hart does something, you can't watch the progress unfold. All you can do is like read people being angry about it because he doesn't rely on YouTube. He doesn't have a real YouTube channel. He's not a YouTuber.
Yeah, it's kind of like really hard to see the impact of like if like a celebrity, like I guess you could see like the progressive amounts of hate that they would get on social media, but you wouldn't see like the drop unless they have like a new show out and like you see like
yeah,
the ratings for it go down.
even with the Jesse Smollett, am
Yeah.
I saying his last name?
Smollett, yeah.
Smollett. Even with that whole situation,
because he's a bitch.
right? Even with that whole situation, like he didn't even get much like kickback from that situation at all. Like it was just
Yeah,
like
he did.
like
He went
4
to jail.
weeks. He went to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I think-
Did he get out?
No,
he got
I
a
think
court
that nigga
case.
in jail.
He went to jail.
Yeah.
Wait,
No, he got a
didn't.
he got a,
out.
He got a court case, and then
Yeah, he
went
got a court. He didn't go to jail.
They let that nigga out.
and then he went to jail.
That's
for,
crazy.
He went to jail for like he was sentenced for 3 or 6 months or something.
Is he still doing
Is
those
he
months,
still in
right?
jail?
I don't know.
I thought he got bailed out or something.
Nah.
I don't know. Imagine like being the leader of the prison
He
choir.
did get bailed out. No, wait.
Like imagine being the leader of the prison
Somebody
choir
somebody
for like
fact
8
check
years.
this.
Like, oh look who's here now.
Like you the leader of the prison choir for like 8 years, and then you find out R. Kelly and Juicy
Right.
Smollett come in.
But I'll
Like,
say
come
I'll
on.
say something about that too. Like on your
I'm
point,
just
Dante. YouTubers, yes, they lose. You get to see like the more you get to see how they're getting hurt by it. Like you see the sub count, or you see them losing followers or getting dislikes in a lot of videos, or getting the clown emoji with Projared. But
Oh, yeah, we can
with real life celebrities, like
I don't know if we
say
can touch
Bill
on them.
Cosby, like when a celebrity actually goes down, like when there's evidence smacking them across the board.
That's when the law gets in.
That's when like they don't lose subs, they get life. And like and that's what happens. Like there's like that's a real difference right there. Like when
I
there's
feel like-
real evidence right there, they're smacking them across the board.
There's still like some kind of like aura like from the internet that like all this like doesn't matter as much as if it was real life.
Yeah, it
'Cause,
feels
I
like
feel-
a joke, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels like a joke, but like I guess like if we were in that position, if like Outcasted got millions of subscribers and like we had like 100,000 to 1 million like
Mhm.
listens on all our uploads,
right.
like, and we saw like a drop, and like now we went from like 1 million to like just like we went down to like what 900,000.
Hmm.
Like that, like we would feel that,
What do
and
you
then it
think-
would feel like not. Then it would
Yeah.
feel like real life.
What
I
do you
don't
think
feel so
James
good.
Charles is doing right now?
Crying.
Like, he's not. I feel like he's doing like the PR thing of like, bro, just let this happen. Like, cause
Yeah.
it's like one of those things. There's like a lot of situations in like media nowadays where like the situation would be better if you just didn't respond.
Yeah, or you do what Logan Paul did and accept that boxing match.
Like
KSI.
like, bro,
Get your
oh
career
my
saved.
God.
James Charles boxes every straight man.
Yeah.
This man, Logan Paul's career was saved by punching a black man in the face.
Like, even
That's
so,
crazy.
right? The way Logan Paul handled it was like somewhat admirable, cause like he sent his apology video out, which got clowned on, and then like he just accepted his
Man read a
failures and
script.
defeat. Like, he just accepted it and like moved on.
Man looked like he was actually mentally going through the fucking ringer.
Right. I
during
think
those
the worst
apology
thing,
videos.
the worst thing James Charles could do right now is either drop a diss track, or like try to defend himself. That would be the worst.
This track is over.
Yeah.
Now, bro. That won't happen.
That era is gone.
Yeah.
bro.
That
I mean,
that
people
ended
still
as soon
make
as
them,
Rice
though.
Gum's channel died, bro. Rice, rest in peace. No, fuck you, Rice Gum. Rest in shit, nigga.
Oh man, he's gonna release a diss track on Outcasted.
I hope you do,
Yikes.
bro. Come at me, bro.
Get us some clout. while you
Get us
at
that clout, bro.
it. Yeah, bro.
Look at him.
Okay.
Watch this nigga release a subliminal diss track.
Subliminal. He's not gonna say our name directly.
It's like
but he's
feeling
gonna add.
outcast.
He's just gonna say, "I hate these 4 black dudes," and then he get clouded again. Yo, let me get my boy iDubbbz real
Look
quick.
at you, loners, all 4 of you.
All right, let's read the comments real quick. There's only 3.
There's
from
only
last
3
time.
comments. Yeah.
We told you guys to comment. and you
Okay,
didn't.
We
before-
told you to comment, you useless.
Before we
mortals.
go into this, if you guys want to hear your comments read out on this podcast, then leave a comment on this video with the preface question.
Right.
So we can easily find your comments and read our favorite ones on the next episode.
Yeah,
We
and
might read
answer some
all
of those
them,
questions.
depending how many
Ask
there
us
are.
questions
It
and we'll
depends.
answer them.
We'll
Yeah.
we'll read a few of yours.
Right now there's 3,
Well,
so
I mean-
we can read them all right now.
They're
We'll
not.
read the first one. The first one's from Knucklehead. That's Josh, right?
Hello, Joshua.
Hi, Josh.
Shout out to Joshua. Shout out to T.S.F.
Hi, Josh.
Hi.
I love you. See you tonight.
Listen back.
Huh?
What?
Well, Josh says, take a shot every time Steph says like. When
Like-
we all
like-
turn
like.
21, we're going to
Yeah.
have that party game. But right now we can't because it's illegal.
We'd have alcohol.
I mean, we could
poisoning.
technically do it because fuck the law at this point, bro. You know, the school system is fucking us all so much. Why should we care about the law?
Man, I got one. in
We
my
care
house if
about the
y'all
law.
tryna-
We're Christian boys. We
We
love
shouldn't.
praying.
We
We care
shouldn't
about the
care about
law.
the law right now because of what's going down in Alabama.
What is going down in Alabama?
They banned abortion.
They banned
Oh, yeah,
abortion
did you guys
super
see that?
fucking hard.
Okay, I was on Instagram the other day and
For
like
what, bro?
I think it was Lior.
Took
She
a
posted
90-degree turn, didn't we?
Yeah. Lior posted a video of all these senators like saying their opinions on abortion on rape.
Yeah.
And they were completely horrible. Like, I can't
I
believe
saw
human
that.
beings said that. And it sucked that they were all Republicans too. I'm like, what's going on?
It's like, what y'all niggas do?
Like, what?
Y'all gotta chill, please,
I
bro.
don't know if I should read
Every
these out
state
loud,
finna be
man.
blue.
This is why the whole clown is.
All right,
We,
I'll
we,
read
we
it out.
can't
I'm
even
gonna read
we
the
can't
two-
even
do you
Do
monetize.
you guys
I'm gonna read
mind
the-
if I read these
Yo,
out
we
loud?
can't
Can I-
look. We
can I-
can't
can-
monetize
okay,
these
listen.
episodes, so it's completely fine.
Wait,
Alright.
can I read these 2 other comments first?
Yeah,
Sure,
just
sure,
read
go
the other
ahead.
comments.
Sure, go ahead.
Queen of Wolves, that's your girlfriend, right?
Yes.
That's Samara.
She says this is nice, and that's it.
Yeah, she
I
was.
love her.
That was passive aggressive.
I
That's what
love
I
her.
felt that was.
Thank you.
And the last one's from
He ate that put.
Nick. Hi, Nick. I'll see you tonight too, Nick. I love you.
Yeah.
Threesome.
He says Wii U.
Wait, he said I was coming at 8.
He said I was coming at 9. What?
We're all
9,
coming at
oh.
9. Don't worry.
It looks like we all showed up with the same dress on this one.
Hey, Gabe. Shout out to
Okay.
Gabe. Shout out to Nick.
Wait, I thought you said we had 3.
Yeah, that's all 3.
Okay.
Let's
You
give
want to
them
read
shout-outs.
those senators?
I see you brought the clown shoes in today.
Let's talk about these clown senators we got.
These clown
We
ass
got-
senators.
We got around 9 minutes left, so be careful.
All right. When of you guys edit this, play the clown music in the background. All right. I'll begin with Clayton Williams, Republican in Texas.
This man's name is Clayton
Always the
Williams.
Texas niggas.
Wait, his name is Clayton Williams. Is
Read
he
this-
black or is he
rape
white?
is kind of like weather. It's inevitable. Relax and enjoy it.
What?
Why would
What?
somebody? why would somebody ever say this out of their mouth?
No, I don't believe you
Why?
said that.
Why would
No.
somebody ever say that out of their mouth?
He did not. No, no human being.
Why
could
would you say
that?
Like,
Rape
just
is
pass
kinda
it
like
around
the
the room.
weather,
Let's
it's
all
never-
read one.
He said, "Relax and enjoy." Oh
And the
no.
thing about echo chambers is that you say that in front of the people who agree with, like, they think the same way, and they're gonna be like, "Yes, that's the
You a
most
clown.
smartest thing I ever
It's
heard."
What?
Like, what
I
are you
do not-
talking about?
This man think rape is like Thanos.
I've never.
He
I do
said,
not
he
understand
said,
American
relax
politics at
and
all.
enjoy it.
All right.
If it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to shut that thing down.
No, it
Why
doesn't.
it
Bro,
doesn't?
that was said by a woman,
Bro.
wasn't it?
Wait, say who said that? Who said that?
Todd Akin, Armo.
Shout out to Todd Atkins,
He's
you
from- he's
fuck
from-
nugget.
He's from, what is this, Montana or Missouri? I don't know. MO.
That
Sorry-
doesn't
sorry.
sound right. That's not how human body works at all.
Shout out to those guys for setting a standard that we must not follow. Like, right.
Thank you for making the clown shoe so big that nobody on earth can feel them.
Dante, you gotta make your voice sound as dumb as they are.
I can't do it. My voice is still damaged because I was sick a couple days ago.
Oh yeah.
So, Rick Set. I can't read this man's name.
You see?
That just says Santorum. Saturum. Republican. Oh no, he's from Pennsylvania.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Setting the
Okay.
standard for
I'm
clowns.
sorry, guys.
Yeah.
He said rape victims should make the best of a bad situation.
What? What, bro?
How do you make
What's
Like,
the best?
guy with trench
you
coat?
talking about?
You're walking home alone. Guy with trench coat pushes you in the alleyway and starts raping you.
It's
What?
like-
What are
What's
you
the
gonna
best
be?
thing
What is the
going
best
on
thing
there?
that's going
It's like
on there?
Nothing good happened.
Should you
like,
say, "Oh, thank God I'm getting raped in the alleyway"? Like, what is the
It's
best
like,
situation there?
At least I don't have to go and work.
One of those
tomorrow.
senators is a woman, by the way.
Yeah.
This nigga's name is Sanatorium. We're
Sanatorium.
gonna call you Richard Scrotum, bitch nigga. Okay. So this was Richard Moordock. Can we get sued for reading these niggas' names?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
You said this. These are your words,
It's okay.
mommy.
They're politicians.
This is satire, by the way.
no,
These are
it's not. We're
politicians.
actually making fun of these
Oh
people.
yeah, we're actually making fun of these people.
Alright.
We are
These people
actually
are-
clowning.
We
them.
Yeah.
don't condone what these people are saying.
Read this dumbass quote, bro.
Rape
Okay.
is
Choice.
bad.
By Richard Moordock. Even when life begins in that horrible situation of rape, that is something that God intended to happen.
What?
Okay,
Bro.
let's
Y'all
start
gotta
with
chill.
first.
Why
Young
would-
boy juice.
Why would God want that to happen?
First of all,
What if you're not Christian?
you out of pocket and drawing.
Let me see his name.
First
Richard
of all,
Moordock?
you all out of pocket and drawing.
Y'all want some dummy shit.
Dummy shit, nigga. The fuck.
It do matter. What you talking about?
Imagine saying all this with a straight face.
Wow.
All right, read it.
All right. This is by Jody Laubenberg.
Is she a woman?
It's
Yeah,
a
that's the one.
Republican from Texas.
Oh boy, it's always the Texas niggas.
Shout out to Josh.
No offense to
I
Texas.
hope you
niggas.
okay
Shout out
right
to
now,
Josh.
Josh.
No
Josh
offense to
Ruth,
Texas
sorry.
niggas.
In the emergency room, they have what's called rape kits, where a woman can get cleaned out.
So?
You can still get pregnant.
Yo, this nigga said cleaned out.
Cleaned out.
Cleaned out by of what?
What are you
Wait,
talking
let's
about?
First of all, why
Wait,
would you
hold on.
clean it out if you want the evidence
That's
to
about to
prove that
say
there's
that.
rape?
I was about to say that. First of all, you probably shouldn't clean that out because you could get like the DNA sampling from that. Second, you could get pregnant pretty fast. So even
Exactly.
if you clean that
Fucking
out,
clown, Jody.
Look at this woman.
Third, why would you say that
Jody.
to a rape victim?
How happy she is saying
Get this
that
joke.
bullshit.
Would she say? I want to know this. Would she say that to her kid? Her kid comes home crying, like, "Mom, I just got raped." Hey, daughter, did you know that you could get cleaned out at rape kits? Like, what parent would say that? Like,
Oh god.
All right, this
Okay.
is the last one, right?
If they come at
It's
us,
the
for
longest
if,
one,
like
too.
any of these politicians come at us for this episode, I'm researching y'all niggas to the
Come out.
fullest and outing y'all.
if they
Come
come
at me,
if they
bro.
come at us, I'm just gonna send a clown
All right.
emoji because that's what's
Come at me,
all-
bro.
That's all
Lawrence
response we
Lawrence Lockman, a Republican from Maine, of all places.
get. Maine. What happens in Maine?
Nothing. All right.
It's
if a-
cold.
If a woman has the right, if a woman has the right to an abortion, why shouldn't a man be free to use his superior strength to force himself on a woman?
Bro,
Nah,
yo,
no,
Wait,
hold up,
no.
hold up.
Okay, no. First, no. What?
That's not even the end of the quote, bro.
bro.
At least the rapist's pursuit of sexual freedom doesn't, in most cases, result in anyone's death. Nigga,
Bro,
What are
what
you saying?
the fuck are you
It
talking
actually
about?
does, bro.
Young boy juice dripping,
Bro.
dog.
Jack the Ripper.
Hold on,
Ted Bundy?
wait, bro. I do not appreciate that you read this
Bro.
nigga like he was Bernie Sanders.
Was that the end of it?
Yeah, that's the end. That's all. That's all.
Like,
Fine.
I let my wife fuck my dog. Oh, my wife.
First of all, he said
She got on top of bingo.
he said
At least the rapist's pursuit of sexual freedom doesn't result.
sexual freedom.
Sexual
What is
freedom.
sexual? How is it sexual freedom if you're forcing a girl to have sex with you?
Yo, if you see these
What is
Republicans
he
on the
talking
street,
about?
just drop them, bro.
Like,
drop them.
Okay,
We're not
hold on,
condoning violence.
We incited violence.
We're not
now, hold
condoning
on.
violence.
Sorry, we're not Antifa. I'm sorry.
is he saying it's okay for a man to use his quote unquote superior strength to force himself on a woman?
That's not okay.
At least we get that hashtag.
I don't
politics
even know
for
how
this
to
episode.
respond to that.
Yo, just
That's- how
Photoshop
do
clown
you-
noses on them.
No, how do you respond to
How
that?
do you respond to that?
You don't.
That's so wrong. There's
We're
no
starting
way
a
to
new segment
respond.
here called Clown of the Day.
Sorry for those
Right
who
now
lost
we have
IQ points.
clowns.
Clowns of the day. These four.
Clown of the
These
week.
Four.
Clown of the
These
week.
five.
Clown of the weeks.
These five are the
Even though
clowns of the
these
week.
quotes are old and their opinions probably changed, you still don't get no
Yeah.
cred for saying this shit in the first place. You
This
bum
is
ass
this
niggas.
is a lot. This is 50 times worse than the whole Kevin Hart situation, fam.
You
All
right.
right,
All right, all
sorry.
right.
I don't like how we can cancel celebrities, but we cannot cancel politicians.
Yeah, we don't.
Politicians are always on some fuck shit, and we can never say shit about it. Like, okay, I actually don't understand how most laws get by, and I don't understand how like they can claim we live in a democratic society when stupid fuck shit like what happened in Alabama, where they said like literally you cannot have an abortion. Abortions are illegal even if you're carrying a rapist's baby.
Miscarriages as well.
Bro,
Yeah,
what the
right.
fuck is wrong with you?
I feel like
Who is
Right.
in the room deciding this bullshit? Like these are
Right.
all salty, cracky ass white niggas. I'm sorry, bro.
exactly. Well, I
Love you,
don't
my
know.
love you, my
There
white
might
brethren.
be black people there too, but like, here's
If
how
they
I
are,
feel.
I'm sorry, bro.
Right.
You can't come to the cookout.
Here's how I feel.
Fuck, man.
The government should never have a choice in pregnancy. Never, ever.
They should never have
Never.
any choice over what a woman does with
The
her
woman
body.
does with her body what she chooses to do. If she wants to keep that kid, then she keeps it. If she doesn't want to, the government can't step in and say
Yeah.
you can't kill that baby. Well, they're not really killing the baby, but
Like,
you,
it's-
you get it.
Like, honest, bro, it's not your fucking choice.
Right.
It's not your choice what she does, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's, oh god, it's like these niggas think we still live in like medieval time. Like, I watched this video, like the
Right.
senator, like some senators were going off on these niggas, right? And like. Like this black man was just in court. He was like, "Y'all niggas in Alabama should be ashamed of yourself." Like he sounded like a preacher going in on these.
And
This
like,
isn't in Alabama, so like these politicians are probably like victims of incest.
They're just
breed-
like
mixed
they're just
interbreeding.
scared.
Nah, they want the interbreeding to spread.
Yeah,
like,
they're
also,
tired of all this interbreeding.
the
shit.
only point I can understand from the pro-life perspective is that like there's always adoption. Like you can always give your child up for adoption too, and like yeah, that child could also be the next
Hitler.
president or
Oh.
the next Hitler or the next business mogul. So
It'd
it's
be like the
it
next
but,
Joe
like,
Smith.
a woman can do whatever she wants with her body. That's
just
the
keep
end
going
of it.
until
The
they kick us
government
out.
should never have a say in what a woman does with her body.
That's very true.
All right,
Like-
we should wrap this up.
Oh, we can just keep going until they kick us out.
No,
No,
you
yeah.
gotta be respectful of them.
Where's our producer?
I don't know.
He
I
gone.
guess we can keep going until he comes in here.
No.
But anyway, shit, crazy man. Like that. Like, there's like a lot of a lot going on in American politics that I don't understand, and I don't understand like when we ever had a democratic process. Like, is the democratic process just like choosing a person to make laws for us that we don't have choices on past them getting in? I don't.
Basically, he's
'cause
like,
that
we
doesn't make
choose
sense.
people, and those people make the choices for us.
Like, it doesn't make sense because like they pick like the dumbest. They want us to do the dumbest things. Like they're choosing the dumbest things possible for like us. Like because they think that's what we want. Like we don't even
Right.
have a system where we can vote for like laws. Like that. Like we had like a fucking website for like net neutrality where we like
Mhm.
commented on it. And like we told them like why we don't agree with it, and like you know what these niggas decided to do? They had a party. They had a party and clowned us Like clown
Right.
people who were weren't filling the law, and they just clowned us in front of us. Like, look at what this person said, and like he read it in a goofy voice, and all
Wow.
these politicians are laughing their ass off because he was like, haha, they think they have power.
Wow.
That's bullshit.
Okay, so I'm gonna put
I'm
my
very
right,
angry.
I'm gonna put my tinfoil on real quick, and like most of these laws, I feel like are influenced. Like the public, like the private prison industry has a say in our laws. They have some of these politicians on payroll, and this is just my opinion. I'm not sure if this is true or not. The military industry, there's people who profit off war. So obviously, when it comes to arms and
Dick
stuff,
Cheney.
they're going to pass certain bills and stuff, or like put certain laws in place to make sure that they get their money. And like I hate that. Like I hate that there's private prisons going to certain states like, yo, make this thing illegal. A lot of people are doing that, so we can send more people to jail and fill our criteria, or what's the other word for it? Quota.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
feel like
Dick Cheney made money off the Iraq War.
George Bush doesn't care about black people. I really hate all this bullshit. Like honestly, like I hate that like we're there's so much dumb shit like going on in the world that people have to care about it, and it takes eyes off the fact that there's legitimate like concerns about like what we're doing to our planet.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of CO2 in the air, and like I don't mean to scare anybody, but we have to do something. Like we do. Like I want us to get enough eyes that like if I post a link in the description to like some climate change like charities like trying to figure out how to like give back to the world, I want like at least 100 people to click that, and like at least 99 of them to donate.
Yeah.
I want to make a big change with what I'm doing with my music. I'm hoping that when I like, if I'm ever famous, if I ever get millions, I want to like give back. Cause I don't like the only thing I'm like legit, bro. Only thing I'm gonna do with my money is buy food and video games, bro. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be eating Chinese platters all day. Like the least I can do is just give back to the
Right.
community.
Get back to where you came from.
Yeah, give back. Cause like I feel like in recent years I'm starting to like love Philly a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I've always had this underlying love for Philadelphia that I didn't really like. I feel like I've been a rebellious teen against the city I've came up from like for a long time, bro. Like for no other reason than like it felt like the city has made me to be this bad person that I am. But really the city hasn't done anything because I haven't had any interactions with Philadelphia. Like the whole thing is that the whole reason why we call this podcast Outcasted, because I think we haven't like really shown, like really like given ourselves out there, and I
Yeah.
feel like this is like a way for us to like take a broader look at the world and like stop being outcasted
Right.
and start being like start being more outgoing.
And like even so, like I believe all of us are somewhat quirky. Like we all
kooky.
have unique personalities that
Mhm.
make us stand out from the bunch. And like the whole thing about Outcasted too is that we're also trying to, improve and like become more social, or like become more a part of the world, and also like help those who are listening to that are that feel like outcasts as well,
Uh-huh.
because we can all relate to you guys.
Yeah, like that's really one of
Yeah.
the big things I want to do with my music and with this podcast. I'm gonna kill you. But what I want to do with my music and with the podcast is I want to reach out to kids. I want to find kids that are like me. Like, cause for a long time I've been feeling crazy, bro.
Mhm.
Like, dude, am I the only one that like feels this isolated? Cause like there are like thoughts going on in my head all the time. Like it feels like I have two versions of me having a fight. Like if I'm like, sometimes I just be bawling, I be crying my eyes out, and then like there's this voice in the back of my head making jokes. And like I feel like like making jokes trying to make me laugh while I'm crying, and if like it's not even good jokes, if it makes me upset, then I'm like it makes me think, why am I like this?
Right.
And like I feel like, dude, there are 7 billion people in this world, more every day.
Mhm.
And I know I can't be the only one like this. I know I can't be the only one like constantly waking up every day, like having a goal and like working towards that goal for 3 days and then being burnt out by the fourth, and like having a recycling of just being on a YouTube binge every day
Yeah.
and just watching a bunch of dumb like fucking analytic videos about video games and shit. like I know I can't be the only person
Right.
like this. There are other kids out there, and that's who I'm trying to reach. I'm trying to find you. If you're listening to this right
Right.
now, I know I'm not crazy.
I was gonna say something about the politics thing. I remembered what I was saying. I forgot it, but I remembered it. I feel like our political
Mhm.
like environment is gonna change quickly.
It has to.
I feel like it's gonna, cause like the generation, like if you look at politicians, they're all really old.
Yeah.
Like they're in their 60s and 70s.
Exactly.
They're like boomers.
Yeah, so they're
And
in
like
a
we
com-
have like millennials
They're in a-
who are aspiring to become like. I remember what was that Florida school shooting called again?
Sandy
Parkland.
Hooks.
Parkland.
Yeah, Parkland.
Parkland.
It was like I remember watching some interviews from like Parkland of like the students who were really upset, and like some of them I could see like I remember one of them be like, I'm gonna become a politician and I'm gonna push to change gun laws, and I feel like a bunch of people from our generation are gonna push to become politicians so that they could change a bunch of stuff about America.
Yo, I might fuck around. Like, if my music pop off, I might become a politician. There was like this
Yeah.
Australian band, like where this man was just like, it was like a Australian punk band, and they were talking a lot about like all the injustices that was like in Australian politics, and like he used all his fame to become a politician, and now he's pushing for like all the things that he preached in his music.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I really like what I want is, I'm not gonna lie, I want the fame and the acclaim. I want people to know my name when I pass away. I want to be remembered, but I want to also fight to have a world to remember me.
That's
like-
deep, brother.
Like I really just want like I want to have a future for like my children, cuz like if I have a child right now, like what are they to look forward to if the
Yeah.
world's going to go away?
Climate change about the
Climate
real
change
as
is
fuck.
about to clap our cheeks,
we're all
and
doomed.
nobody's fucking saying shit. And that's the real, like that's
Yeah.
that's the real shit. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for y'all niggas. Y'all niggas know.
Should we
Don't act like y'all
And
don't know.
Dante.
Yeah, Zach's saying
yeah.
that we should wrap it up.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Wait, what'd he say?
I don't know.
He said wrap it up.
2 minutes.
Okay.
All right, so
Uh,
we kind of went hard this podcast. I'm
all
sorry.
right, we
Yeah,
did. I want to
Alright.
say
Wait,
a
what are
few
you pointing
things
to me for?
because I want to say a few things on what you said.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay.
So yeah, I agree. A lot of politicians these days are old. Like even when they were questioning Mark Zuckerberg on the whole Facebook situation, they didn't even know what they were talking about most of the time. And like if we were like
Which is insane.
in the future, hopefully we get better. And I feel like we are, but I feel like it's going in a direction that like there's good parts about this and there's bad parts about this. And like the bad parts is like all these safe spaces and all these participation awards and stuff like that. But like there's a good side to that and a bad side to that. Cause like if there's a participation award for everybody, everybody will like people won't get the feel of competition, which sucks because we live in a capitalistic world. So, but other than that, like I think this was a great podcast. I really
think we did
enjoyed
really
talking
good.
to all three of you guys
Yeah,
about this subject.
I enjoyed talking to you guys
Yeah.
as well. Like, I feel like we're really about to hit our stride.
Yeah.
About to
Yeah.
hit our stride and walk with pride. Goddamn.
Do we have an outro?
No, we
And
don't.
an
But you
audience, like thank you guys so much for
play the guitar.
giving us watch time and giving
Uh-huh.
us all those views and stuff.
Mhm.
We really
Play it.
appreciate you guys.
All right, Joseph. Like you just talk over Michai.
Michai's
Playing
into
like
it.
play a random song. Bring the mic down
Right.
a little bit.
A random song,
Yeah.
like any song.
Yeah. Play a song. Just play a song while
Play
Joseph is
Smoke
giving
on the
outro.
Water.
Yeah. So just talk over him doing it.
Like I just want to take this time out to appreciate all you guys who watched our first and second podcast. Thank you for all the comments and the likes on the videos and sharing the video. Please share this one too. And thank you so much. I'd like to give a shout out again to the Keller's Writers House for giving us this opportunity.
We are blessed.
They're not
we are
here,
truly
though.
blessed right now
Yeah.
with this opportunity. I want to give a
Right.
shout out to the people at the Gemini Festival for giving us the opportunity to perform live, and I hope we go really hard. Keep going, bro. Don't stop.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
We're on a winning streak.
We're on a winning streak, and honestly, I don't intend to slow down.
Yeah.
I don't intend to slow down and let any of my homies stumble. I'm gonna fight until we all get a full plate to eat off of.
Shout out to anyone who made it to the end of the podcast.
Yeah,
If anyone
thank you.
watched it all the way through, thank you. That's
You are the
actually
reason we
impressive.
keep waking up today.
In
You're
fact,
the reason
in-
I don't slip my
right.
wrist wide open.
Me too.
In
bro.
fact, if you made it to the end of the podcast, type Kitty Boom Boom Child in the comments and we'll shout you out.
We'll
Don't
give you a
question why I made
blowjob.
it that. No, we're not.
Yes, we will. All
maybe
three
we
of
will.
us.
All four of us.
All four of us will take
But
turns.
yeah, Kitty Boo Boo Child, don't question it. Just type it down in the comment.
Hit that.
We'll
Hit that.
shout you out.
What you guys say?
Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Gabe. Shout out to Goss. You know.
Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Jada. Shout out to Jaden. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to all them niggas, bro.
Shout out to Sam.
Sif.
Shout out to Ma. Shout out to everybody in Dante's Discord server. You know who you guys are.
Oh my mama, nigga.
Shout out to
Go ahead.
T.S.C.F.
T.S.C.F.
You any shout outs, Michai?
I want to shout out all the people who. I want to shout out all the people who support us in what we do. Like,
I
you
gotta
know who
shout out-
you are. Like, if you're one of Stephone's friends, or like if you're from Dante's Discord, or you're just one of my friends, you know, I really love
Or
you.
you're his girlfriend.
Link to my Discord in
She
the
doesn't,
description.
listen,
Oh yeah.
she doesn't listen to this, so we can say
Why didn't you shout out your girlfriend?
Shout out your
All
girlfriend.
We love all you
Shout
guys.
out my girlfriend. She doesn't listen to this.
Shout
but-
out to all the bad bitches I be hitting up on the daily.
What'd you say?
All right, is Zach
All right,
here?
and
No.
that was our third episode. Thank you
And-
for watching.
Wait, let's end that a little bit better. Okay. Thank you guys for watching.
We'll
all
see
the
you
shout outs and
in
all
the
that.
next video.
We'll see you in the next one. In
Yeah.
the next 2 weeks, which probably is when we're gonna graduate. So we're gonna have a whole ass graduation special,
Yeah.
Graduation special, 30 subscribers special.
which is gonna be
20
weird because
yeah.
that's also gonna be the time when we talk about our concert.
We're
probably.
going to become
20
adults
subscribers.
and we're going to take you through that process of adulthood.
through the ringer.
Yeah.
And our 20 subscriber special is coming up. Don't worry.
All right.
We
And
have 20 subscribers.
We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
Have a
yes,
good
we
one.
do.
Yes,
Sayonara.
our 20
And
subscribers.
clap.